All right, as she makes her way over here,
Okay.
let's talk about, do you like to ride a bike?
Yes.
Do you like to swim? Yeah.
Casually.
Run?
Yes, I like running.
Okay, so if you like to do all that, then there is a half Ironman. Yes, a half Ironman. I can imagine doing anything like that. But anyway, that's going on this weekend. I spent some time over at Bicycle World.
Very
Talk
cool.
about, yeah, very cool. Take a look at it. Now, I like to get outside and just take all of nature in, and one way I do that is on a bike. I'm at Bicycle World here in Waco. I'm with Joe, and let's talk about the world of bikes right now. You guys have a huge selection.
We do, yeah. So we've actually got 6 stores around Texas. We've got 1,500 bikes in stock at any given time. So yeah, we've got, I'd say we have a very good selection.
A little bit of everything, and also if you're looking at renting a bike, you guys do that as well.
We do, yeah. So we rent electric bikes, mountain bikes. We've even got some triathlon demos down in our Houston market. So yeah.
One of the bikes that stood out to me, and I said, well, if Darth Vader ever rode a bike, this could be it. What are we looking at right now?
This is the Pinarello Bolide. So this is retails a little over $12,000. So this is a new bike from Pinarello, triathlon specific with disc brakes. It already has Di2 shifting, which is electronic shifting. So instead of pulling a lever to shift the bike, you actually press a button, and it sends a little signal down to the derailleur, and it'll actually shift the bike for you.
This is the future of bicycling right here. Let me go get my debit card out for that. I'll go ahead and just buy that bike real quick. Also, we have electric bikes as well that you had here back in the back. That tends to be a kind of a popular trend.
Yeah, so electric bikes are really, they're getting more popular around the United States. In fact, in Europe, they actually outsell regular bikes. So electric bikes, it's not something where there's a throttle. You literally still have to pedal. It just helps you out. So I'm a pro all the time.
I love it. Let's talk about your community involvement. You guys have a half Ironman coming up. Let's talk about that as well.
Sure. Yeah, so we're actually the title sponsor for, it's the Bicycle World Ironman Waco 70.3. So it's a half Ironman here in Waco. Swim right here in the river. You'll actually bike through the countryside here in Waco and then actually run through the park, the Cameron Hills, the Cameron Park Hills. So yeah.
When we were talking about this earlier, I was like, do you have like a 10% Ironman? You have like a 0.0001% Ironman?
Yeah, so a sprint distance would be a little bit, that's what a lot of people will start with, is like a sprint distance, and then they'll move up to longer distance races. Or you've got people like one of our mechanics that's going straight into the half Ironman distance for his first triathlon. So yeah, everybody can get on board with it.
Everyone can. And of course, if you come to Waco and you got family, friends, they want to explore the city, the bike rentals are pretty cool, so you can jump on a bike.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, rent a bike, man. Go find out if you like it, and you know, there's less commitment that way. And then if you like it, heck, go buy your bike here, and then you're off and running.
So when someone comes in, they want to get their first bike, their first real bike is what I call it.
Sure.
What do you suggest, and how do they pick that out?
I'd say that kind of depends on what type of riding that you want to do. So that's one of the things that we're adamant about, is finding out what type of riding that you want to do and then finding the right bike for that. Not just coming in and trying to sell you the most expensive thing, because that's not what we're about. We're actually about making sure that you're happy on your bike or happy riding your bike.
All right, let's talk about service for your bike, how important that is.
Sure, extremely important to make sure your bike runs extremely well. So we've got a top-notch service department here. Whenever you come by, we've actually got next day turnaround on your bike. We can work on any type of a bike. It doesn't have to be a bike that you bought here. It doesn't have to be a brand that we carry. It can be a Huffy from Walmart. We'll still work on that and make sure you're taken care of. If you do buy a bike from us, one advantage of that is you actually get 2 free tune-ups every single year for as long as you own your bike. So a tune-up would be adjusting like the brakes, adjusting the shifting, making sure the bike just runs extremely well.
Well, I'd like to take this expensive bike right here, all this high-tech stuff. I'd like to go for a ride on that. You think is that possible?
Actually, I think we've got the right bike for you, not that one. I think this is the one that you're needing. I think that's the appropriate one.
I think this is going to be a good fit. Social media for you guys, as far as someone wants to reach out.
Sure. Yeah, you can just go to our Facebook page. We're on Instagram as well. So just look us up on there. It's Bicycle World Texas, and yeah.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll give you the mic.
Cool.
I'll take the bike. We'll see you guys later. Some more.